say in English. It's too complicated in Tamil. So I would say, a nice place, Chennai. I've been there many, many times. Beautiful Chennai. I love the place. Love the people also. So past district governor, my batchmate, Dr. Nandan Kumar, First Lady Sumedha, past district governor, ISAK Nazar, RID, International Health Service Director, Devendran, our friends from Chennai, presidents, district officials and family members, council of governors from my district 3292, district officials, my club presidents, Rotarians, Rotractors, Interactors. On behalf of Rotary District 3292, I would like to welcome District Governor Nanda, First Lady Dr. Sumedha, past District Governor Nazar, and all friends to beautiful city of Kathmandu. Welcome. I stand here before today, with all of you today, deeply touched by the friendship hands extended by DG Nanda and friends from RID 3232 Chennai. This is the first time in the history of our district 3292 that 34 clubs are signing inter-district, inter-club sister city agreement with clubs from 3232. It's indeed a historical moment for us, and we would like to thank Nanda and entire team for initiating us in this historic moment. And I would like to assure you that we will ensure that we'll keep our commitment. We'll work towards making more projects, brotherhood. As in Rotary, we know that we believe there is no borders in Rotary. We always say Rotary stands for borders. We do not believe in borders, we believe in friendship. So with the friends from Chennai, we look forward to doing many more projects. Signing of the MOU will definitely help to strengthen the bond between clubs of District 3232 and 3292 for mutual cooperation and doing the good. I would like to thank past District Governor Nazar for his really encouraging and motivational words. We look forward to your more visits to our country. We will make sure that when I'm in Chennai next time, I look forward to coming to and seeing you there, hear your inspirational talks, which will help me to go ahead with better thoughts of serving the people. Here, before I go ahead, I would like to thank organizing team from RID 3232, Devendran. I must say he is one of the most hard-working person. Please give him a big hand. Since we have come into contact for past few months, I'm used to taking his phone calls at least 3 times a day. Please continue that after this, Devendran, so that I will not feel vacuum that you are not there. And all the team also for making this thing happen. And of course I have to thank team from 3292, led by our district trainer, my good friend P. Sanjay Giri, and my district secretary Amit. Amit Giri is here, plus my road tractors, Poonam Katual, will you please stand up, and Nijusa Anungai, and of the 2 interactors who are not here today, Lucky Agrawal and Salina Roy. Thank you very much for all your help in making this success. We are visionaries, and there are unprecedented opportunities during the current year which are yearning for us to utilize adequately. 2020 is a special year for all of us, as we will be working under the dynamic and competent leadership of the First Lady President Jennifer Jones to achieve the targets for the year 2023. With our vision, our President Jennifer has given us the theme Imagine Rotary for the year 2020, and for our district we have taken the slogan Together for a Better World. Friends, change is beautiful. We must open to change with time as long as it doesn't threaten or hurt anyone. Promoting Rotary activities through public image is the outcome of global change in RI history. Let me share with you a bit of our district's goals for this year. In membership, we have kept 98% as a retention target, as guided by our RI President Jennifer, and 10% net growth in membership with at least 50% growth of female and another 50% younger generation. In this context, I would like to inform our friends that in our district we have been able to have at least 35% female assistant governors out of 40, which was an achievement for us, and we have been even applauded by our President Jennifer to having so many ladies. And I'm happy that with the support we can take our district. Even just now, my AG introduced me. Thank you, Urvashi, for introducing me in such a beautiful way. In service project, we have put a target of at least one club project, and we have kept aside 40 district grants and 30 global grants. And we want road-tractors to come up and do the district grant as far as possible to get them used to working with the Rotary. On the giving, we have requested whatever we give, 25% for the annual fund and at least 10% for polio. I'm sure, friends, you know from Chennai that as obviously there were only 2 countries left with the polio, Afghanistan and Pakistan. But of late, polio virus was found in London sewers, and also they found one polio patient in New York. That was in July. I think it has been spreading, so last week, State of New York has issued state of emergency because it's spreading. So friends, polio is still there, so we'll have to work maybe together to help eliminate polio, as Jennifer said, by 2026. For our district, our flagship project is Girl Child and helping Girl Child to go back to school. For that, we have put a target of requesting all our 155 clubs to send at least 10 girl childs to school. And we have taken a massive target of building 1,000 girl child toilets in government and cooperative schools. This we believe will help girl childs to go back to school, which will help, discourage child marriage as well as women trafficking. As of now, we have got a commitment for almost more than 300 toilets from our friends. And I would like to thank all the presidents from 3232, my colleague, my batchmate Nanda, PDG Nazar, for committing to work with our clubs in Nepal to build at least one girl child toilet with this signing of MOU. I really thank you. Thank you, friends from Chennai. Again, I will say Vanakkam for thank you. Okay. Nandri. And of course, we'll be doing many other projects on other areas of focus. Now, let me just quote a few lines from our President Jennifer before I say bye to you. Jennifer Jones has said, we all have the right to dream, but to convert dreams into reality, we have to act. Friends, let us all work together to transform our dreams to reality by serving the community. Imagine Rotary's potential to serve others is the biggest thing what we can do. Now, I would like to end by sharing Rotary's emphasis, remembering my daughter's favorite quote, which I used when I became a club president in 2004-2005. Dreams are what I am made of. Reality is what I am. So friends, let's work together for a better world, and together we imagine Rotary. Thank you. Look forward to having a great friendship with the 2 districts. Thanks.
District Governor Jitendra Raj Bhandari ji and First Lady Sarita for District 3292. It's very weird to say 3292, no? You're so used to saying 3232 all the time. And here we are in 3292. I think friends in 3232, you should put your hands together for 3292 today for making such a lovely program for us and being here today with all of us. To my friends in 3292, it's a pleasure to be here among the galaxy of past governors, all who have, whatever I've been hearing over there, have been carrying this district for many, many years. The last day since I've arrived here, your governor over here has told me what happens or what has been happening in this district since this district has been formed. And all the good things we hear about your district is something we learn about your district as what we learned about Rotary in different parts of the world. Past Governor Sanjay Giri and Rotarian M.K. Jha, the District International Services Coordinator. Thank you very much for doing all you did for us in the last day and in the days past, right from our meeting I think it was in the presidential conference, and much before that in Calcutta, where we decided to do this program, and that's where the first seeds of this program were sown. And of course my friend, past President Dev, the International Services Chair from my own district, 3232, I have to say that he's been doing this very passionately, and when I put him in this position, I asked him, do you want to do this? He told, no, I don't want to do this. This is something which is not my comfort zone at all. And I told him, yes, that's what you need to be doing. We should always work out of your comfort zone, because that's when we learn how to get better and better and better. And that's how we all land up wherever we are landing up today, like I'm standing before you. And of course, one of our senior past governors from your own district, past Governor Basdev Golyanji, thank you very much for being here today for us. I know you have traveled a long way and you have been here. It's a sort of a blessing for us that you are here today. And I carry the wishes from our district to yours in your presence, and of course in the presence of my own past governor, district councillor ISAK Nasser, who's made it just for today's function. Thank you to both of you for making this function a very special one by being present here today. And to the galaxy of past governors from this district, Arch Club Society member, past governor Jaya Rajalakshmi Shahji, thank you for being here today. And such people are examples of how Rotary inspires you to raise to whatever levels we want people to raise up to. Past Governor Dilendra Raj Shrestha ji, past Governor Chindamani Patra ji, and past Governor Rajiv, DG and Rajendra Mohan Shorchand ji, and District Secretary Amit Giri. Where is he? Yes, thank you very much. And of course, no event is possible without the presence of the imagined presidents. And thank you to all the imagined presidents of 3292 and 3232. And I think you need to put your hands together for your own selves, because you are the reason how this happened, and you are the reason why things happen this way. And to all the district officials who are here today, thank you very much for being here today to make this occasion a glittering one. Of course, not without the presence of all the road-tractors and in-tractors who are here today, and both the MCs who are doing such a wonderful job here today. And of course, the last day since I arrived over here, along with my team, and I've been watching two young friends of yours who you deputed to be at the airport to receive us, the two assistant governors, Vishnu Hari Dahal. Please stand up and get recognized, my dear young friend. And to his gracious spouse, thank you to both of you for taking us today to that wonderful darshan at the temple today and of course, thank you to my good friend Jaji for making sure he's not there, but I think he was there in the morning today to make sure that we got the best of the darshan. And as my RI director Venki told me, he's the man who will make sure that it happens if you want to go there and there's nobody else. And of course, the other assistant governor, Umesh Shrestha, where is he? Is he here? Thank you very much for being at the airport and receiving us in the middle of the rain. You know, it was raining and we were standing inside the terminal, and then they had a banner of our district and they were holding on to us. And as one of my young friends from our continent described it, they didn't have an umbrella. But you know, being smart thinkers, both of them, they converted the banner into an umbrella, holding it before and back, and then they made the entire contingent of Rotarians to come till the bus and climb into the bus. Thank you for that quick thinking and making sure everything happened in the right way. And of course, to my Rotarians from my district, I know that you are having a wonderful time and you get to do different things in different places. And many of you would have asked this question, is this a religious program? We are going to Nepal. This has been a question many of you have been asking. And my dear friends, as we mix business with pleasure, this is how we do it in Rotary. And over many, many years, I've learned this from my own seniors. Right from the year, I have seen past Governor Nazar take us to Sri Lanka and make an opportunity, convert an opportunity into something which we cherish to this day. Because when we do projects with Sri Lanka, every year, every district governor who comes to the position makes sure that we do something for Sri Lanka. Simply because of the commitment what we gave a few years ago, we continue to work with every governor, make sure global grants happen in Sri Lanka, in every part of Sri Lanka. It is not only the north of Sri Lanka. So that is something very, very unusual, I would say. And even in the year ahead, in my year, we plan to do a global grant along with Sri Lanka, and that is something which we do, trying to do grants along with other districts. But my friends, my relationship with your governor is something I would call something very special. You know, we are a team of about 41 of us who got together when we were in Chennai during the Rotary Institute. And I requested all of them, why don't you come one day ahead, since we have never got to meet each other at all, thanks to COVID. And they all came to Chennai a day ahead. And Sumedha and I took out all stops to make sure that they had a good time during that one day we spent together. But you know, among all those people whom I met there were many friends I made. I'm sure I made friends with all 41 of them. But some of them were very special ones, and one among them was my good friend Jitendra Raj Bhandari ji and his gracious spouse. And at that point, I always looked at how are we going to deepen these relationships that we build when we meet people. And this is how my own style of doing this was bringing us closer to their district. And when somebody asked me, why Nepal? I turned around and told, why not Nepal? Simply because in our district, we always look at where we look at opportunities, and when we are the big brother or we like to do projects in neighboring countries. And this is the best example of what we would like to do. And I remember during our pets, Lieutenant General Arun talking about it in his speech, where he told about the necessity of how we engage our neighbors. And in his speech about, for the sake of the Rotarians from 3 to 9 to, Lieutenant General Arun was the General Officer commanding for Dakshin Bharat area. That is the entire south of the country, starting entire one half of India. And he happens to be a cousin brother of one of our Rotarians. And when he was there at the Pets as an inspirational speaker, and he was an extraordinary speaker, and who inspired everybody. But you know, in his closing notes, he talked about the importance of relationships, what we should have along with all our neighbors. And that was something which I look back on when I decided to do this particular episode of what we are doing here today. And that's how all of us are here today. The first leg of our international service, and that is we are, we have started off with Nepal, and going forward, Dev is planning to take us somewhere in between. He's still not decided where the next stop is going to be in the month of December, January. And finally, during the month of June, we will head to the convention, of course. But in between, Dev has got a lot of international nights also planned for us at the district. But you know, we had the fortunate advantage of having the Rotary International President at Chennai for 3 whole days. And we played host to her for those 3 days. And that leaves us with very good memories of what good international service is. And I still remember her statement when she told, we don't imagine an yesterday, we imagine a tomorrow. And I am sure people in this room will remember that we need to imagine a tomorrow. Because the project, what my good friend asked me and told me about yesterday, empowering the girl child, which the clarion call given by our Rotary International President, is something which we want to look at. And his vision of 1,000 toilets, am I right, Jitendraji? 1,000 toilets for the girl child is something which he has on mind. And I am sure from our district, we given, a promise that we will work with your district to make sure that we give you enough toilets so that, as I discussed with past Governor Nazar, that we will work with you on a global grant of scale, that we work with our friends across the world to make sure that this really happens. For many of you who do not understand what toilets is all about, I would like to just remind you that for a girl child, a toilet is the most important thing, especially after they have attained puberty and they need to go to school. And for the Rotarians over here who do not know this, by giving a toilet, you are ensuring that the girl child gets to go to school. And when a girl child goes to school, as you heard one of the last speakers telling, you are trying to make sure that the girl child takes care of the whole community or the family which is there. And that's the most important thing to us. And to all the girl children in this mountain kingdom, you look at how you are going to get your girl children to be going to schools. That's the most important thing. And you don't want them getting married off early, or you do not want them having various beliefs, and you do not want them having children at very young age. As a doctor, I understand that this is one of the most important priorities, not only for Rotary, but for every human being on this planet, that we take care of the girl child. And beyond that, in District 3232, we are also seized of 3 projects which we are doing. One among them is on cancer. We have taken women's cancer screening as one of the important projects for the year in 22-23, and we are putting up permanent cancer screening centers across Chennai city, in all government locations, in every primary health center, and in government medical colleges which do not have them, and non-profit hospitals and private players. My own club, which I belong to, Rotary Club of Madras Vadapalani, next month we are unveiling a mobile mammography unit to the value of 1.5 crore Indian rupees, which we are given to a teaching hospital, which will run through Chennai city and which will do free screening for cancer in the months ahead and through the years ahead. And this is what we need today in every part of this, what I would call the planet, because this is what will help them to get, screening to their doorsteps. So cancer is one of our priorities. The second thing is the same as what he's looking at, literacy for the girl child or for literacy for children. And the third is the environment. Air quality indicators is something we are working with the government, and with IIT Madras and Indian Institute of Science Bangalore, we are putting up air quality indicators so that we become part of the National Clean Air Program, which is there in India. And in District 3232, we plan to install air quality indicators across every metro station, every bus stand, where people will know what is the actual quality of air which is there, and take their own measures so that they start becoming more responsible, start buying things which they need to do. For example, buying an electric vehicle, or trying to walk a little, or trying to join to, or doing carpooling, so that we worry about our planet, because we don't have a second planet, as all of you know. And today, I am very sure that all of you in this room share all my worries, and same way we will work towards all these goals that we have in mind. And with these, I would like to conclude by telling thank you very much to the District 3292 and to my friends, all of the past governors who are patiently listening to us, and to all my young friends who are sitting here today to sign your agreements, and to the seniors all over here, and to the gracious ladies, and to the MCs over here. Thank you for all of you for being here today, and a very good night.
Thank you. May I request our District Governor, Jitin Raj Bhandari, and First Lady, Sarita Raj Bhandari, to come up on stage, please. May I request our District Governor from 3232, Doctor, and First Lady Sumedha Nandakumar, please come up on stage. Our Governor would like to share a small token of appreciation for the both of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are having our district conference during the month of February. It's happening on February 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. It's 4 days of district conference in our district. It's happening at Chennai Trade Center, a convention center. And every year, when we conduct a district conference, we have a rep who's going to be there, but we also have several visitors from many districts who Past Governor Nazar was telling, who we play host to when they come to Chennai. And this would be our pleasure to have any one of you or with your families, if you are here to our district, feel free to reach out through your governor. I'm sure we look forward to hosting you from our district, because that's what 3232 is all about, because finally Rotary is about international understanding and goodwill. Thank you.
Just sign the agreement, exchange the agreement and MOU. Yeah. If once done, please do not exchange your certificates and MOUs, exchange your flags and your pleasantries. Once the gifts of exchange, please be seated. After exchange of gifts, please be seated. Projector light can be switched off.
That is district flag. Please, west and please. அப்படி இறங்க முடியுமா பாருங்க. Make it fast. It is going to be a 1 minute. No. Only 10 seconds, cameraman. Yes. Yes, next. Second is ready. West is ready. Next. Nanganallur Club, represented by the secretary of the club. Please be with your partner. Sendil. May I request Vishwanathan, represented by Valacheri, along with your sister club. No exchange of flag, only exchange of certificates.
Flag 7 Didi Nali. Flag 7
Represented by Adayar Club, Karunakaran and the pair, her sister, please on the stage. Please, Karunakaran. I request next club.
அடுத்த மீட்டிங் இருக்கா?
Madras Temple City, represented by Aishwarya, please on the stage along with your sister club partner. Madras Crown, represented by President Shashi.
On பண்ணல.
No, please fast. We don't have time. Otherwise, we will go. Only exchange of agreement copy. No exchange of flags here. Next, dynamic representative, the imagined President Vaidiswaran. Make it fast, little bit faster, guys. Only exchange of agreement. நீங்க இருங்க, அவர் ஆனது தானே. But जल्दी करना पड़ेगा. Little bit fast, cameraman. Little faster. ITCT representative President Siva. No, sorry. ITCT. Yaar ITCT. President-elect Ari Prakash, please. President-elect Ari Prakash. Ira, President Ira Siva on the stage. Only the people who are called, please come on stage. People who are not called, please wait. What? Sanjay bhai, Sanjay, PDG Sanjay, take over.
Okay, now next one, what please? Come. One sec.
Doctor.
Okay, now next club, please. Next club, get ready. Please stand on line here. On process, okay. They can all come and gather here with your partner. As we keep on proceeding, huh?
Yeah,
Next club, please. Okay, come on. Next club. Wait. Come. Is Kakar Bita with? Huh? IDCT. Okay, come on. Kakar Bita with IDCT. Next one. Kathmandu West. And Ira. Okay, thank you. Next is Kathmandu West and Ira, please. Kathmandu West and Ira, please come up. Yeah. Next is Kathmandu West and Ira. After that is? Okay, thank you. Next is Kathmandu, Downtown and Chennai Dragons. One second. Okay, okay, thank you. Now we have Madri Bhumi and Chennai Radiance. Come on, Madri Bhumi and Chennai. Next club, please. You're with which? Chennai Prestige. Okay. Okay, thank you. Kapil Vastu Midtown and Chennai Radiance, please. Okay. Okay, thank you. Next is Rotary Club of Birganj, my club, and Info City, Chennai Info City. Now, Chennai Info City and Rotary Club of Birganj, please. Gift the thing Okay, thank you. Next is Capital Budol and Gold Coast. Capital Budol and Gold Coast. Madras Gold Coast. Capital Budol and Madras Gold Coast. Next one. Oh, sorry, Chennai Green. Northeast, Narani Midtown. Narani Midtown. Narani Midtown is coming. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Next is Northwest and Kupandol. Kupandol is our district governance club. So special photo for that, governance club, Kupandol and Northwest. Okay, thank you. Next is Madras Marina and Bhaktapur. Madras Marina and Bhaktapur, please. Madras Marina, Bhaktapur. Next is Madras Midtown and Balaju. Madras Midtown and Balaju, please. Jawalakhel Manjushri ko sabhe aaye bandhan Jawalakhel Manjushri, you can come up on stage, both of you. Come first. Come first. Jawalakhel Manjushri and Chennai Gold. Jawalakhel Manjushri and Chennai Gold, come up. Okay, come. Madras Poru and Pokra Fishtail. Is that the end now? I think we are finished. Madras Poru and Pokra Fishtail. Anybody else left, please? Come up on stage here, please. Please come up now. We are trying to close this. Okay. Bharatpur and Madras Vadapani and Bharatpur. These are DG 322's club. So Madras Vadapani and Bharatpur. Okay, anybody left, please? Any of you left? Sister city, MOU, anybody all done? Okay, thank you. Now let's give a big hand to all those who have signed the agreement.
Attention please, some silence as we are nearing the closure. Morning we had a spiritual tour and now we have signed the agreement in the Rotary spirit, and before we put our hands together for the fellowship and the spirit in the fellowship, RI President Jennifer Jones rightly said, In Rotary, we know that our differences really are our strengths. It's a diverse perspective that helps us to tackle the world's most pressing challenges. The Sister Club signing ceremony under the international services conducted today by both the districts 3292 and 3232 is indeed a fitting tribute to the words of RI President Jones to set the tone for long-term relations between both districts. Dear friends in Rotary, if any of you were to Google in the Rotary website and to find out top 20 noteworthy global grants, you will be really surprised to find that Rotary Club of Patan West, Nepal, along with Japan, and Rotary Club of Madras East, along with the US Club, stand as benchmarks for projecting projects for fighting diseases across the world, which are coming under the top 20 noteworthy projects. So both the districts are already raised the bar at the international level in showcasing. So the signing today is only another step towards further to reach us towards the goal. And also, if you are able to observe during today's proceedings, we can see two things in common, where India we are giving a lot of importance to sanitation under the Swachh Bharat, and where Nepal also they are taking a step towards building toilets for the girl child. And both the district governors, Dr. Nanda and Rotarian Jitendra, have showcased that importance for women in Rotary by giving close to 35% of the leadership roles to women this year. So all these are the common lines which are running under both the districts, and today's closure is nothing but another step towards our goal for moving further. Friends, PDG Nazar, our mentor, he talks about sowing seeds of love, and PDG Sanjay Giri, he talks about covering from seas to the mountains. Now it's our tribute to sow the seeds of love from the sea to the mountains and take service to the next level. Let's prove that by signing this agreement in the home of Everest, that service at Rotary never rests. Thank you. Have a nice day.
It's time to celebration after signing of the Sister Club. I request my mentor, my guru in Rotary, Isaac Nazar, a birthday baby of the day. Put your hands together, request to cut the cake and celebrate the day. Along with the DG of both the district and myself will be there. Yes, boss, without you nothing can happen. Please.
Masih ada